Candlepin for kids.
Good morning. Okay. So we'll call you up for an interview. We'll call Mike. Mike's going to talk with me today. And then that's it. We're ready to go, guys. You ready to roll? All right. We got a big crowd here today, too. Got a lot of family coming out. Who you guys on?
That was 14-7.
All right. That's it, Paul. We're ready to start. Please.
Go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Candlepin for Kids. I'm your host, Steve Reno, and we're coming at you from the Southbridge, in Southbridge at the American Lanes. And we have the 8 to 10-year-olds, actually it's the 10 and under group with us again today. And they're going to be trying to put up a score, or at least try to beat a score of 176 from our bowlers from a few weeks ago. Should be a very exciting match. We have some outstanding bowlers, but before I bring the bowlers up, we're going to bring up my fellow host for today, and we have Mike Kustak with us. Come on over here, Mike. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Nice to have you here. How you feel today?
Great, thanks for having me.
Well, you're gonna tell all the good people at home who do we have today? Who's the championship red team coming in?
From the red team, we have Kylie Josefiak from Chicopee, Massachusetts. She bowls out of Rollaway Lanes. And Jonathan Green from Southbridge, Massachusetts, bowling here out of American.
All right, one of my homeboys, Jonathan. I know all these kids very well. For the blue team, the challenges today, who do we have coming in?
We have Becca Sincata from Sturbridge, Mass. She bowls here at American Lanes. And we also have your son, Brandon Reno, right here from Southbridge, Mass.
All right, my hometown favorites. You've seen Stephen bowl last year, and now you're going to get to see one of my other boys bowl. Brandon, should be a great match. Well, Mike, thanks for being with us today, and you and I will talk some more. We're going to bring up these stars of the show, so I'll see you in a little bit. All right, let's bring up our stars for today, shall we? Come on, kids, come on up here. All right, on my left side here in the red team, we have Kylie Josefiak and Jonathan Green. Kylie, how you doing today?
Good.
It's nice to have you back. If you remember Kylie from last year, she was our champion. She was an overall champion. How's that jacket?
It fits really well. It's a little big, so me and my mom share it.
Oh, Mom made out on that deal. That's all right. Good deal. So how's your bowling?
Good. I have a 93 average.
Outstanding bowling by this young lady. Well, it's a pleasure to have you back, Kylie. Have you been doing anything else besides your bowling?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of sports.
Anything in particular you want to tell us about?
I play basketball during the winter season.
Outstanding. Stephen, my oldest boy, Stephen, plays a lot of basketball. That's one of my favorite sports. Well, again, it's nice to have you back, Kylie. And Jonathan Green, your partner, how you doing?
Good.
How you feel today? You think you got a double strike in that arm?
I don't know.
How's school going this year?
Good.
Playing any other sports besides Candlepin bowling?
Not really.
How's your family doing?
Good.
Everything's going well? Anything you want to tell us about that's been exciting in your life?
Nope.
Not recently, huh? Well, you're here today, right, Jonathan?
Yep.
Gonna put a show on for all these wonderful people here, right?
Yep.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you both here today. I want to wish you both the best of luck, okay? Let's talk to our blue team on the right now. We have Becca Sincata and Brandon Reno. How you doing, Becca?
Good.
You're one of my bowlers too from our youth program here on Saturdays. You're going to be on the Massachusetts Travel League team this year. How do you feel?
Good.
You think you brought your best bowler with you today?
Yeah.
You got a lot of family out there supporting you.
Yeah.
So what do you say? You think you can maybe put 3 marks in a row together and earn some money on that gift card?
I hope so.
Now, are you doing any other sports besides bowling?
Not really.
Not really? Well, it's a pleasure to have you here today, Becca. You're a very fine and outstanding young lady, and it's a pleasure to have you in our youth program. And Brandon Reno, my boy, how you doing?
Good.
Brandon's all excited about being here with us today. So how you doing, buddy? You think you're going to throw a strike for us?
Yep.
All right. What school you going to this year? You want to tell everybody at home what school you going? You want to say hi to your teacher? I think Brandon's ready to start the bowling, huh? You ready to throw some hammers? All right, how about a high five? All right, good luck to you. Good luck to Becca, too. Good luck to all you guys. Kylie, Jonathan, we're going to have the boys take a seat, and our girls will take the positioning on the lane, and Kylie's going to throw the first ball out when she's ready. Here goes Kylie Giuseppiak. She's right in there. Oh, a spread eagle. Becca Sincata. All over the head, Ben. Tough break there. 5 pins on the right with the 7 pin on the left. Kylie trying to make that spread eagle. Not an easy shot. Becca, good bid there. See if these girls can get an 8, 9, or 10 box. And it's a 6 for Kylie. And Becca, all over it for an outstanding 8 box. Great start by our young ladies. Let's see who can throw out the first mark today. Kylie Giuseppiak, solid 8-pin drop with wood. Becca, not a bad shot. The full horseman left side with a 10-pin. Hey, there's a spare. Kylie Giuseppiak with a spare. Okay, Becca will be looking to get an 8 or better here. So Mike, where does Kylie, as we said, she comes from Chicopee and she does her bowling at the rollaway lanes. What kind of stats does Kylie have?
Kylie's high single is a 136. She comes in with a triple of a 321. She qualified with a score of a 431, and her average, she stated, is a 93. Not bad for a 9-year-old.
Not bad at all. Kylie put a 5 fill on that spare, 21 after 2. Oh, Becca held on to that one just a hair too long. Looking to clean up that full horseman left side. Kylie did. Nice shot. Oh, Becca just slipped by, hitting the wood in the back. So after 3 frames, Sincata and Reno are at 19. Giuseppiak and Green, 31. Early 12-pin lead for Kylie Giuseppiak and Jonathan Green. What kind of stats does Becca carry, Mike?
Becca's coming in with a high single is a 103. Her high triple is now a 263. Her qualifying score was a 394, and her average is a 72.
Nice stats by this young lady, Becca Sincata. She's a pleasure to have in our youth program every Saturday morning, I'll tell you that. Giuseppiak taking a 9 box there, 40 after 4. Sincata an 8 for 27 after 4, 13-pin difference in the match. Kylie off to the right, taking out 3 pins. Becca in the corner for 3 pins. Nice shot. Oh, a little heavy on that. Should be looking to clean them up. What do you think, Mike?
See if she can get an 8 out of here, maybe this box. She can split the 3.
Oh, almost. It slid by. Took the 6 box out. Still a nice 46 half. And Becca Sincana with a great 8 box there. Nice bailout. Okay, Jonathan Green now. The boys have come up, and Jonathan's going to throw the first ball out. Not wasting any time. There goes Brandon Reno. Oh, he's all over the headpin. Oh, Brandon Reno making his bowling debut. Almost throws a hammer. Hey, Jonathan Green, what a comeback, Mike.
Not bad. He almost had them all there for a spare right out of the gate.
Nice try by Brandon. Both boys will be looking for a 10 box. Jonathan takes out the 9. Brandon looks good, Mike.
Nice 9 box for his first box here on TV.
Great start by both young men here today. Oh, Jonathan, big 8-pin drop. Brandon almost went over the line, but he held back. Nice try by Jonathan Green. Looking at the 10-pin for a 10 box. Let's see if he can cover it. Oh, off into the gutter for a 9. Good 9 box. Brandon Reno takes out a 3 box there. Good job. What kind of stats does Brandon bring to the table today, Mike?
Brandon's walking in today with a high single of an 80, with a high triple of a 207, and his qualifying score was a 316. Nice bowling by Brandon. He's really improved this past year. Going from 2 hands to 1. Making a big improvement and really having a lot of fun. Good 8 box by Brandon. Jonathan Green had a 2 box, tough one there. 66 after 8 for Green and Giuseppiak. 55 for Sincana and Reno. See if we can get a big finish. Still looking for a strike. Get $10 on a gift card if they can throw a strike. Work. Good ball, just tailed off. Jonathan looking to clean him up. Nice 8 box. Hey, Brandon's looking good. And a 3 box. Good job. We're down to the final box of the first game. Then we'll go to break and have our bowlers switch sides. How's Jonathan's stats stack up, Mike? Jonathan came in today with a high single of an 84. His high triple is 211. His qualifying score to get on the show was a 368.
Nice bowling by Jonathan Green. Jonathan's looking to get the out, just sliding by for a 7. In an 81 game. Brandon Reno with a great 6 box. A nice 64. Good job by our bowlers. Off for 1 string, Giuseppiak and Green are at 81. Sincana and Reno at 64. We have a 17-pin difference in the match. We're going to go to break and we'll be back with game 2 in just a moment. We have a great crowd today at the American Lanes. We're going to have our girls step up. And Becca Sincana is going to throw out the first ball to start out game 2. We have a 17-pin difference in the match. The blue team will be looking to make a little comeback here. See if we can get some marks going. Oh, Becca Sincana, Mike! Mike, what happened?
Let's hold that one up down there, Steve. The 6-pin was hit strongly, by the way, but just didn't want to catch it.
If I could give it to her, I would. Let's see if she can earn it. Go get it, Becca. Yeah, we have a spare, Mike.
Very important for her to make that spare after not getting the strike. She gets the mark on the board. Oh, another mark there. See by Kylie Giuseppiak to match it.
What a shot by Kylie Giuseppiak, taking out the diamond right side. Becca Sincana all over it, Mike.
Girls are taking it upon themselves here to make it a match.
Great 7-pin fill. Kylie on the head pin. A little light. Takes out 4. Becca's trying to sweep the wood. Nice bid, Mike.
That's definitely the shot to play right there. Try and slide the 5-pin over into the side.
Nice try by Kylie, just missing the Roger pin. Good 8 box by Becca Sincana. I think Kylie's going to Kylie carry the 7. It's 25-21.
St. Connor and Reno have picked up 4 pins. It's now a 13 pin difference in the match. Oh, what a great ball by Kylie. As we stated, Kylie is last year's overall season champion. She won the $100 savings bond and the championship jacket to go with it. And here's why, Mike. She threw another spare.
She's been on the head pin all day, and on the object pin for her spare. She's going very, very good.
Outstanding bowling by these young ladies. Becca St. Connor took out an 8-box, 33 after 3. Kylie looking to load that spare up. She's on the head pin again. Very accurate ball. Nice 7-pin count. How do you think Kylie should play this shot, Mike?
I'll go for the left of the ribbon.
She's trying to do just that, and she carries it, Mike. Nice call.
She threw the ball. I only made the call.
Becca St. Connor, what a shot. Great These girls are on fire. Great bowling. Kylie Giuseppiak looking to load up another spare here. Looking for a little quarter pin action. Takes out 3. See if Becca can carry this spare. She's on it, Mike.
Right in the pocket. Get the ball out. Heck of a shot right there in the 5th frame to set herself up for her partner.
What a shot by Becca. Great job. 53 and a ball at the half. Kylie looking for a 9-10 here. Takes out the 8-box for a great 59 half. Great bowling by these young women. Now we have the boys. Brandon Reno looking to fill that spare. And he does that. He gets a nice 4 on it. 5 on it. Great job by Brandon Reno. See if he can grab the spare. Jonathan Green got a real tough lead there, huh, Mike?
It's not something you usually see every so often. You're getting himself an 8 on this box, so he's feeling pretty good about himself.
Brandon Reno, he takes out a 6-box. Nice job. Brandon is our youngest competitor that we've had on the show, being 7 years old. It's a good ball. He's got good form. He throws a nice one in there. Jonathan Green back in the corner, looking for a big out. Brandon Reno, great job. What a 9-box. Hey, Jonathan Green with a nice 8-box, Mike.
Like the NFL, my ladies themselves, they're coming out now and starting to get warmed up on their own. Look for a big finish for these 2 young gentlemen.
I want to tell you that Brandon is in grade 1 at the Eastwood Road School here in Southbridge. See if these boys can clean them up. Nice 7-box by Reno. 5-box by Green. Brandon Reno wanted me to pass along a hello to his teacher, Miss H, Miss Hamill from the Eastwood Road School. So if you're watching, hi from Brandon. See if these boys can clean these pins up. Hey, Reno with a great shot. Oh, what a 10-box by Reno and a nice 8 by Jonathan Green. Well, we're coming up to the final box here, Mike. I don't know. I think Giuseppiak and Green have a shot for the top score.
Looks like they can right here with this box. They're going to do it better.
We're looking to beat a 176 score. They're on pace to hit, very close to that.
169 right now. They're tied for the score. Need the pin here. We're putting in the lead.
Oh, nice try by Brandon Reno on that spare. Okay, and that finishes up that string, and we're going to have to go over the scores, but we have a close one on the overall. Some great bowling today by the 10 and under group. The final score here, we have Kylie Giuseviak and Jonathan Green, 81 and a 95 for 176. Becca Sinclair and Brandon Reno, 64 and a 99 for a 163 and a 13 pin difference. What a great match. Outstanding bowling today. We're going to go to break once again, and when we come back, we'll bring up our winners and our runners-up today. We'll be right back. Great job. Okay, we're back, and what a great match. Becca Sinclair and Brandon Reno with a 163, and Kylie Giuseviak and Jonathan Green tied our overall score with a 176. So some great bowling. We're going to give our prizes out. So we're going to bring our runners up today, the blue team, Brandon Reno and Becca Sinclair. Come on up, guys. Great job. Great job. We have some trophies for you. Mike has the trophies, and we also have some balls here that you can pick from after. We'll let you go over there and take your pick. And excellent bowling. Becca, 2 spares. How'd you feel out there today? You were awesome.
Good.
They always feel good. You were great. You had a 163. You guys almost broke 100. You must be real excited.
Yeah.
Right. You think you're going to come back and do this again sometime?
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so. I expect big things out of you, especially in our Massachusetts Travel League that Becca's a part of now. Great bowling today. Real proud of you. And Brandon, how you feeling? You were awesome today. You almost hit 100 string. You threw, let's see here, you had a 15, 22. You had a 41 half all by yourself. You almost got a strike. Brandon's just a little camera shy, but that's all right. You did a good job today, huh? Well, you know Daddy's very proud of you. You were awesome today. I'm going to give you a quick handshake here. We want to thank both of you for being on our show today. Great job by these young boys. Okay, we'll have you take a seat. And now we're going to bring on today's championship team, Kylie Giuseviak and Jonathan Green. Come on in here, guys. We have some trophies for you and some CD players for winning today. Kylie, on fire as always. 3 marks in the second game on that half. How'd you feel out there?
I feel great.
You must have been in the zone. Were you in the zone? Could you actually feel it out there? You knew you were going to throw marks?
Of course I could.
All right. This young lady is totally awesome. She is. Great bowling. You had 4 marks out of your 10 boxes today. If you were bowling on any individual tournament, you probably would have won it. Outstanding bowling. We're going to see you back again this year. You get one more chance.
I'm hoping so.
Well, we're going to have to talk to your mom and dad about getting you to one more roll-off. You should come back. You're awesome. And you're going to bring your cousin Alan with you next time, okay?
Yeah, I will.
Tell him I said hi, all right? And Jonathan Green. Outstanding bowling. Another one of our homeboys from Southbridge here. Great job, Jonathan. How'd you feel out there?
Good.
They all feel good. They do. Anybody you want to say hi to at home? You want to say hi to mom and dad at home? Anybody?
Hi, Mom.
All right. You guys have that 176 score. Now, if that holds up, you'll come into a tie, and you'll each receive a $100 savings bond and championship jackets. Once the show is over, we're going to give you those CD players you won today. Plus, you won. Let's see here. You got, I believe, 5, 10. You won about $20 on your gift card too. So, outstanding bowling by these ballers. Great job. Thank you very much for being here. Kylie, it's always a pleasure, and Jonathan, great job. Just stay right here. Mike, any last words for these young bowlers?
Well, you saw them come up here at this young age, between 7 and 10 years old, and dropping marks like they were going out of style. They found their own in the second string. It seemed like we saw the low scores in the first match, and the second string, like you said, they almost broke 100, so it seemed like they got more comfortable towards the end.
Absolutely. Great bowling. Well, I want to thank everybody here today, especially for our championship team. I want to thank all our scorekeepers and our lob line judge. We haven't heard from him yet, and that's a good thing. That's it. We wrap up another show. For my good friend and host, Mike Kustak, for Paul Zotos and the Southbridge Cable Access Channel, I'm Steve Reno, and we thank you for joining us here on Candlepin for Kids. And we'll see you next week with the 11 to 13-year-olds. Have a good day, everyone.
nice it looks. Out of this world. Really
Unbelievable. You said ow.
No, I'm not saying I've seen that name before.
06, here we go. Welcome everyone, welcome back to another edition of Candlepin for Kids. I'm your host Steve Reno, and we bring back the 11 to 13 year olds. And I know they're ready to put on a show for us and for all of you at home today. Before we bring them up, and we will go over all the prizes in a little bit, but before we do all that, we're going to bring up my fellow host for today. You met him last week with the 8 to 10 year olds, Mike Kustak. Come on in here, Mike. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Stevie?
It's nice to have you back for another week.
Good to see some more ball.
We have some outstanding bowlers here, and we have one of our last year's champions with us, Sabrina Wilkie, so it should be a great, great match. You want to tell us who's coming in for the challenging team in the blue today?
In the blue team, we have Lindsay Dustin out of Leominster, Mass. She bowls out of her home lanes here in Masons. We have Marco Dean out of Everett, Mass. He bowls in Ryan's Family Fun Center in Malden.
All right, a couple of outstanding bowlers. One familiar with the show, another one a newcomer, so it should be pretty interesting to see how they click as a team today. Who's the incoming champs? The champion roll-off winners in our red team.
The winner's coming back is Sabrina Wilkie from Leominster, Mass. She bowls out of Masons also. And Brandon Amadeo. He bowls out of Central Pack Lanes from East Boston. Made the trip all over from Boston, just throwing balls, history on TV.
That's awesome. We love these kids. Again, a couple of one familiar with the show is Sabrina, last year's champ, and Brandon, a newcomer. So we'll see if they can click today and put up a score. They're going to try to beat 220, which was hit last week in their age group by Rachel Holleran and Michael Magsutti. So let's see if these kids can put on a show for all of us here and for all of you at home. Mike, I'm going to talk to you in a little bit. And I'm going to bring up all our stars for today, shall we say. So come on up, guys. Let's get the stars of the show here. In the red team, Sabrina Wilkie and Brandon Amadeo. Now, Sabrina, you were last year's champion. How do you feel today? You think you can put on a repeat performance?
I'm gonna try.
Now, have you been practicing for the show? Have you been doing a lot of bowling back home?
Yeah.
Are you doing anything else besides bowling right now?
Not really.
Oh, no other sports? You're not involved in basketball at school or anything? No singing, no dance, no nothing, huh? So how was your holidays? You have a nice holiday?
Yeah.
All right, well, it's a pleasure to have you back. You've been wearing that jacket that you won?
Sometimes I do.
Well, I know it's not a winter jacket, so it's not going to keep you warm. It's more of a spring. But it's a pleasure to have you back. You're an outstanding bowler. And Brandon, how you doing today?
Good.
So how do you feel? You think you brought your best bowler with you? You got double strike in those arms?
I'm hoping so.
So what kind of average you doing this year? What kind of scores you putting out?
This year? 90s.
90s, huh? Nothing wrong with that. Excellent bowling. Do you participate in any of the tournaments like Portsmouth?
The bowling?
Yeah.
No.
No. Are you involved in any youth tournaments?
No.
No. So this must be a big thing here on TV for you. Well, all the thousands of people in Southbridge are watching you guys today, so we expect big things. We wish both of you the best of luck today. Okay, it's a pleasure to have you here. And now the blue team, Lindsay Dustin, a very familiar face, and her partner, Mark Odeon. Lindsay, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, so what have you been involved in since I seen you last?
Basketball and cheerleading.
Cheerleading, all right. I'm hoping my daughter takes up cheerleading someday. It looks like a lot of fun. I don't think I'd do it, but it does look like a lot of fun. So how's the bowling going? What are you currently averaging right now?
89, I think.
Really, great bowling. Well, it's a pleasure to have you back. To see if we can bump off your friend over here. What do you think? You gonna take it easy on her today, or you gonna try to whip her butt off there?
I'm gonna whip her.
Right, that's what we want to see. Little blood match going there. All right, and your partner today, Mark Odeon. How you feeling, Mark?
Good.
Now, you're new to the show. What do you think? You got a double strike in your arm?
Maybe.
How do you feel? You feel a little nervous? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you look pretty comfortable. We got some prizes there for you to win, and we're hoping you rack up some money on your gift card today by putting some marks in a row together. What do you do but when you're not bowling? You play any other sports?
I just got done with football season.
All right, big football player. Excellent. I know Lindsay has a friend in Tiffany Thibodeau who's a big football player. Maybe get you guys to have a little match sometime. What do you think?
Okay.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure to have you to our show, Mark, and all you bowlers. We've got some great bowlers here, and they're going to put on a show right now. So we're going to have the boys take a seat. Ladies, you can take to the lane, and Sabrina will be throwing out the first ball. So here we go, 11 to 13 age group. Sabrina Wilkie buries one in there. Solid 8-pin drop, leaving the 5-7. Lindsay, tough shot there. No luck on that ball. Nice pocket hit. Only took out 5 pins. Sabrina sliding by on the spare. Lindsay Dustin, great bid. Nice ball. Both these young ladies throw a very nice ball. Good form. Nice follow through. So after one box, Sabrina Wilkie with an 8 box, and Lindsay Dustin comes away with a great 10 box. What kind of stats do Sabrina carry, Mike?
Sabrina comes in today with a high single of a 127, high triple of 301, a 5-5 is 480, she averages a 91. She qualified today with a 455.
Great stats by last season's champ. Another tough shot for Lindsay. Very similar to the last box. She had a 3 and 2 split. You're looking to get an 8 box here. Nice 9 by Sabrina Wilkie. Lindsay Dustin all over it. Good 8 box. She's throwing a great ball. I think if she can get a couple of spare leads, we just may see 2-3 marks in a row today. What kind of stats does Lindsay carry?
Lindsay comes in with a high single of a 118, high triple of a 280, high 5, 470, average of an 89. She came in with a qualifying score of a 431.
Great bowling by Lindsay Dustin. Sabrina Wilkie just sliding by that spare.
Lindsay looking to be on it. Oh, just caught the wood to a little bit to the right there, Mike.
Thought that was the only break she's had so far in the string. Look for a better break. All three solid hit pin hits, 3 boxes.
All head pin hits. This, just like you said, Mike. Not a whole lot to look at. After 3 boxes, Wilkie and Amadeo, 27. Dustin and Odeon, 25. We have a 2-pin match. Long way to go. As we said, our bowlers are going to try to beat a 220 today. 220, that's a lot of bowling, Mike.
That is a lot of balls. One kind of string. You need a little bit more breaks than we're seeing so far early in the match.
Oh, Sabrina Wilkie almost converted the spare there. Even a 9-pin with a nice pike in front of it. Oh, Lindsay Dustin got robbed. That was a great, great bid. Nine box for Wilkie and a 9 box for Dustin. Still looking for our first mark, Mike.
It's not for a lack of bowling. The head pin's been hit, the spare's been hit right in the pocket, just nothing's carrying early.
Sabrina Wilkie leaving the 4-horse to the right side with the 8-pin in the back. Lindsay Dustin got a tough shot here with the 1, 7, 9, 10. Gonna try to make that head pin do a little dancing down there.
Be one of the prettiest shots of the day if you can go. You're gonna have to catch it with one angle, one side or the other.
Oh, what a bid, Mike. Great ball by Lindsay.
10 years ago, that would have worth $50 in bonus money. She had the 8-pin there, she needed to pick that too.
Sabrina Wilkie taking a 7 box for a 43 half. And Lindsay Dustin a 9 for a 43 half. So we're still all even after 5 boxes. Brandon Amadeo looking to throw out the first ball in the red team for the boys. And Mark Odeon all over the head pin. Nice ball, nice start. See if our boys here can put together a couple of spares. Get some money on that gift card. Wow, Mark Odeon clipped the 9 into the 10. You don't see that every day. Looking for the 10 box. Takes out a 9. Good snap by our young gentleman here in 11 and 13 age group. Couple of 9s. Still all tied up at 52 apiece. Nice ball there. Brandon looking at the diamond. Plus the extra pin. He hit it. Oh, nice bid. Mark Odeon looking to clean these pins up. 9 box for Brandon. He's on it. Nice 8 box. Great job. What kind of stats does Brandon carry, Mike?
Brandon comes in with a high single of a 131, high triple 353, his high 5 is 513, his qualifying score is a 498, his average is just over 90 right now.
Nice bowling by Brandon, nice bowling. See if our boys can get the spare. Oh, what a shot by Brandon Amadeo. Woohoo!
Took one of the hard ones to finally get a mark on the board, but here and that one for sure.
See if Mark Odeon can clean these pins up. Get an 8 or better. Gets the 8. Good out. What kind of stats does Mark have with him today, Mike? What a hammer ball by Brandon Amadeo. Blows that spare up.
As for Mark, his high single is a 111, high triple 282, his high 5 is a 475, his average is an 81, and he qualified with a score of 331.
Mark, 12 years old, looking to clean these pins up. Nice 8 box. 76 through 9. You're looking to get a mark in the 10. Brandon loading that strike up, looking for the double. Oh, almost got the double. Double would have been real nice. They would have got their name in the pool for the Candlepin bowling balls we're going to give away on the last show. He gets the spare for 3 marks in a row, Mike.
All over that head pin. He's using the head pin pocket. He's getting nice breaks. Strike, spare, right on it.
Throws a lot of power on his ball too, huh, Mike?
Seems like he throws as fast as me and you, Steve.
Well, I can see why you would throw it like me. I'm an old man. Great night by Mark Odier. Good job. Didn't have a whole lot of spare leaves to look at, but oh, 4 marks in a row. A hammer on it for Brandon Amadeo. He's on fire. Great job. Wow. Kid's on fire. So after the first string, Wilkie and Amadeo making a run at that 220 total with a 121 game and 4 marks in a row to finish off the game to Dustin and Odeon's 85. So we have a 36 pin difference in the match. We're going to take a break and have our bowlers switch sides, and we'll be back in just a few moments. Okay. And we're back here at the American Lanes in Southbridge. We have a great crowd with us today. Great crowd. Very lively bunch. Well, after the first string, we just saw Wilkie and Amadeo roll a great 121 game for Dustin and Odeon's 85. So Lindsay Dustin and Mark Odeon are going to be looking to make a big comeback this string. We're going to have our ladies step up to the lanes. And Lindsay Dustin in the blue will be throwing out the first ball to start out game 2. It's a 36 pin difference in the match. Favor of the red team. Lindsay threw a great ball that last half and got no breaks. Let's hope she can get a little something going this string. Huh, Mike?
See if we can make a match out of 36 pins. You can just chip away 1 box at a time, eh? Happen here.
That's right. Anything can happen. Oh, what a shot! Sabrina Wilkie right out of the gate with a spare. They're going to make a run at that 220. That would be, if we counted the marks in a row, they got 5 marks in a row going. 4 in a row to end the last string and 1 to start this game. Lindsay Dustin took out a 7 box to start. Sabrina Wilkie with a big 9-pin drop on that spare. They're on fire, Mike.
Why not just take over that 220? Let's set our own record.
See if she can carry the spare. Oh, just sliding by. Good attempt. Didn't miss by much. Lindsay Dustin with an 8 box. 15 after 2. Blue team's falling a little further behind. Let's see if they can rack up some bonus money on that gift card. Never too late to put a couple of bucks together for the gift card with some consecutive marks. Oh, what a great ball. Sabrina Wilkie's in the zone. Lindsay Dustin just sliding by on that shot, Mike. Good attempt.
Yeah, it's tough for Lindsay. 4 out of the 5 boxes she's been up there. She's put it in the pocket. She just can't carry the extra.
Sabrina Wilkie got robbed on that 8-pin drop. She hit that pretty good. Sabrina Wilkie, 13 years old. Just like her friend and challenger today, Lindsay Dustin. 13 years old, both bowling out of the Mason Lanes. Good friends. Oh, Sabrina Wilkie with a hammer, Mike.
They were taking all the going again like this. Put in the 1-3 pocket, got him to explode. The 8-pin was the last to go.
You can see why she's last year's champ. Wilkie and Amadeo making a run to put up a big number today. Tough 6 box for Lindsay. Let's hope she can get a mark here in the final box. 29 through 4 for Dustin and Odeon. Wilkie and Amadeo, 48 and 2 bonus balls. All in a bunch, Mike. What side you think Sabrina should play here? 1-2, 1-3 pocket.
Either one should carry her. Hopefully she can get a fill. At least on a strike, stay on that 220 pace.
She was on it. Nice 8-pin drop on that strike. She's
going to post up a big half here. Lindsay with a tough one there. And an 8-box for Sabrina. Tough half for Dustin and Odie. No breaks though. Wilkie and Amadeo at 64. I would say Mark Odie is going to have to put together a triple strike here if he's going to try to get back in this match. Anything's possible. Brandon Amadeo is going to be looking just to have a nice half here. If he can just throw a respectable 45-50 half here, his team's going to take over that overall lead and put up a number that's going to be very tough to beat. Nice 9-box, nice 8 by Mark. Solid 9 by Brandon. I know Mark has some family with him here today, Mike. Who do you bring along with him?
Look at his dad, Jim in the crowd, Mom Doreen. He brought his sister Steph and Andrea with him.
Mark's one of the upcoming bowlers in the game, along with Brandon. Nice bid, nice out by our bowlers. 7 for Odeon. Amadeo with another 9-box. 82 after 7. For Wilkie and Amadeo. Dustin and Odeon 49 through 7.
Interesting to see where he tries to play this shot. Slide the wood.
Just missed it. Brandon looking for an out here. Got the 4 horsemen left side. I think Mark will just try to take out a 9-box. He does just that. A good 8-box by Brandon. Well, it looks like the match is just about over there, Mike. I don't know if they can come from behind now, but Wilkie and Amadeo are really looking to put up a big number here.
They're 2-11 right now, 2 boxes to go, and 2 points left in the range. Just want to put up something a little higher, something for some other team to shoot for weeks to come.
See if Mark Odie can run the spear down. Oh, just missed to the right, leaving the head pin. Good bid. Brandon looking for an out. And a 6-box there. So we're down to the final box. And Wilkie and Amadeo are at 217 right now. They need 3 more pins to take over the lead, and there it is. Took care of that all in 1 ball. Odeon, no luck there. It's kind of the way the day's gone. Got a nice head pin hit, and no spare lead to shoot at. Every pin important. Good 9-box. Good 7 by Mark Odeon. That was a tough break. Great bowling by our young teams today. The final scores, Sabrina Wilkie and Brandon Amadeo, 226. And our new leaders, Lindsay Dustin and Mark Odeon's 159. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with our bowlers and all the awards. Okay, we're back, and we're going to be handing out our prizes for our blue team. Our runners-up today, we have Lindsay Dustin and Mark Odeon. Come on up here, guys. So, Lindsay, I take it you bowled much better than today.
Yeah.
You didn't get a whole lot of breaks in that first string. The first half, you were throwing a great ball. I think maybe, did that discourage you a little bit going into the second string?
No, it didn't. I just
couldn't get it going today, huh? Was it hard after being down 30 pins to try to make a comeback that second string?
Yeah.
Just a little bit, huh? And Mark, how'd you feel out there today? You did all right.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you're not. He's an honest young man. I think you did great. For your first time on TV at your age, you did awesome. You think we're going to see you back here again? You think you'll try out?
Yeah.
We hope so. We've seen other kids come on here in their first times and they really have a tough time at it out there. But the next time they come on, they do great. So maybe we'll see that with you too, Mark. We got you guys the footballs and the runners-up trophies. You each got $20 coming on your gift card, and we'll get you a copy of the tape as always. And it was a pleasure having you both here. Mark, it's nice meeting you. It's always a pleasure. We'll see you back again. And now we're going to bring up our red team, today's champions, Sabrina Wilkie and Brandon Amadeo. Right in the middle here, guys. Mike has your prizes just here, right here, your winners' trophies and your CD players. And what a performance today. Sabrina, outstanding bowling. You showed no mercy on Lindsay out there. How'd you feel?
I felt bad for her, but I felt really good that I beat her.
You know, you have the high score. You beat it out by 6 pins. You should be pretty psyched.
I am.
That could be 2 years in a row this young lady could be wearing the jacket. Outstanding bowling. You put together a spare strike there, and as a total, you earned $55 on your gift card today, both of you. Outstanding bowling. That with the trophies, you guys made out like bandits today. Very impressive. 1 pin away, Brandon, 1 pin away from the double strike and a possible chance at winning those bowling balls. Did you think you had the double?
Yeah.
That was a great ball. You throw the ball with a lot of speed. Mike was mentioning it that you throw it as hard as us. That's easy for me because I'm an old man, but you're a young kid. Outstanding bowling, 4 marks in a row. Do you do that often?
No.
Well, you saved it for the right time. Excellent bowling, Brandon. You think we're going to see you back here again?
Yeah.
We hope so. Great bowling. Both of you. We can only hope your score will hold up for the next 3 more weeks. Mike, any last words for these young bowlers?
They started out with a 61 through 7 boxes, and you never can quit because they ended up with a 121 final on that first string. Just turned it around on 1 mark, and then a strike, a spare here, and all of a sudden they got a 121 up on the board and a 35-pin lead.
That's right. You can never say die in this game. Things can turn around so quickly. Well, we're going to have you guys stay right here. And we want to thank everybody that takes part in this show and the lovely crowd we have here today. It was another great show. And for all of the crew here at the American Lanes, from my fellow host Mike Kustak and for Paul Zotos and the Southbridge Cable Access Channel, I'm Steve Reno, and we thank you for joining us. And we'll see you back next week with the 14 to 15-year-olds. Have a good day, everyone.
Where's Jackie, I need a new one. All right. Jackie's right now. Nice ball. Great ball.
Great job. That was some awesome ball, Brandon. Excellent job. 4 marks in a row.
She said you better find the right.
See, stuff like that makes me like watching.
Jackie.
He doubled the score at 3 blocks.